West in RAC Arena. Red Army behind their team's back. See what Adelaide can bring.
12,000 members. The record announced during the week for the Red Army. And here is McCarron to kick-start it. Guarded by Travers. Sunday Ditch gets himself to a mid-ranger and hits it to kick-start the night from 17 to 4. Oh, we got it. Headband Bryce Cotton. I know we're only 29 seconds into this, but I like it. Here he is. On cue, guarded by Harris. Here's Travers. Dumps it off for Hodgson, who's starting. Couldn't get it to go. Johnson. First 5 points for Adelaide as he finds nothing but net, letting it fly over Vic Law.
And here's what we know. When DJ comes back out west, he absolutely owns the Wildcats. He's off to a great start.
Law, guarded by Harris. Spins and gets it to go. A little jump hook. He rattles it home as the Red Army can now take a seat.
Playing through a little lower leg soreness. Vic Law, he's got the sleeve there on his lower right leg, and his scoring's been a little bit below his average across recent games.
McCarron, great pass. Stitch goes back door. Vic Law said no. Referee said no as well. And Sunday Dets to go the foul line for 2.
Great back door. Good read. Good pass. And, you know, when you're going to the basket, you need to go up aggressive. He was going up to finish that. Goes to the line for 2.
First is good for Sunday Detch.
That's a big job ahead for the 36ers. They've only won once on the road this season. Lost 10 of their last 12. The Wildcats really looking to get their mojo back after they snapped a 3-game losing streak last week with a win over New Zealand and a chance to continue to build that momentum back with another win tonight.
Can you tell me where that win was, Liam? It might have been Tassie early in the year. Maybe, I could be wrong. It's been a long night. Vic Law, sore shit and all, is able to get it to go. Withers. And they've started on fire, the Adelaide 36ers. 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of those from beyond the arc.
They have nothing to lose. They've beaten this team before. They have started this game confident.
Travers takes the bump. Withers did enough to make sure it's not a 3-point play.
We see it so often, don't we? Things will go wrong for you in the jungle. The Wildcats will go on some runs. Cotton will catch fire at some side. You're not going to get the whistle. But if you can knock down shots, if you can shoot a high percentage, you're going to stay in the game. This is a perfect start for the 36ers.
Luke Travers, another young man who's had many an NBA scout eyeball on him over the last couple of weeks as the NBL continues to garner more and more attention by the week. Second one's a little short. Speaking of NBA scouts, I did notice you took the crew through Bendigo and Ballarat the last couple of days. How was it as Hiram Harris lets a 3 go?
I had a good time. I ended up going to the game in Bendigo.
No, we've seen you, mate.
There was about 10 NBA scouts in the building.
Mm-hmm.
And had opportunity to spend a day with one. Went to Ballarat and looked at some young talent, the under 16 state teams. The 7'3" kid, 16, 17 years old, something like that. 7'3", plays for Queensland. Talented.
Sunday Dance at the other end. Are you a manager now, or are you just
not a manager? I just neither a consultant either. It was just more of looking at it from a professional eye that gets paid to identify talent.
Fair enough.
And see through their eyes, what do they look at? it was a great time. It was a great learning experience.
Travers lobbed it up. Hodgson grabbed it in front of Blanchfield, and in the end he walked when he landed with it. I know it's early days, Liam, but this has got a little less intensity than the previous one. The first couple of minutes.
A tad bit less.
And you know what? That's to Adelaide's benefit.
It is.
You know, the energy from the Red Army's not flowing onto the floor. 36ers coming out, scoring, knocking down shots. They've taken them out of the game.
And you can clearly see Sunday Detch, when he gets the ball and Bryce Cotton's on him, he is told to attack. He's been successful early in this first quarter. 8 points, 3 of 3 in this one.
Majuk tried to find Travers on the back door, couldn't find it. McCarron. CJ Bruton asking the question. Kai Sotto gets done on a travel. Let's have a look.
Good hands.
That's good defense.
Majuk. That's an easy call. Were they handing out headbands at practice during the week?
I like it.
He's got his hand on it, it's okay.
But yes, they must have been. There's Blanchfield, who does not have a headband on. Majuk does. Spins. Left hand jump. Oh, nice. Had a really good year, Majuk. Filled that role. Daniel Johnson for 3. That's off. Sunday Detch is everywhere at the moment. Travers also met him at the backboard and pinned the ball against it. And now Blanchfield finds Vic Law, who just on the attack mode gets himself to the foul line. But Majuk, the perfect energy, complete. You know, just plays whatever he has to in any role. In particular when you've got two superstars on your team. Damian Martin is courtside. Hello, Damo, for the first time tonight. Hello.
Hello, what a great first game. Let's hope this game lives up to it as well. Perth v Adelaide, they're some of our favourite matchups. Big rivalry, and Daniel Johnson, who you mentioned already, Corey, he just loves playing at RAC Arena, and then another Perth guy and former Wildcats, Sunday Detch, has started on fire as well.
A little bit disappointed, to be honest, to see Damian Martin just have his hair and not a headband, but it turns out not everyone got the memo this week in the West.
Just to put some numbers around that with Daniel Johnson, we've seen it across his whole career, but even recently hasn't scored less than 18 at back, and you know that's how it is. And for him, for a while, Cairns Convention Centre was like, there's been a few arenas that Daniel Johnson's felt good at, but certainly at RAC Arena, as Damo's been saying, he enjoys it.
Damo, your thoughts on it, because you've seen it, unfortunately for you all, a couple of times up close and personal, but tonight from the sideline. What do you make of it?
Yeah, he's an absolute superstar. Daniel Johnson continually delivers when he comes back home. He grew up playing for Willetton, which is about 15 minutes away from RAC Arena. But back in about 2011, I want to say the Wildcats were really close to securing his contract. Adelaide came in late. They pipped us at the post. He's gone on to have one of the all-time great careers as a 36er, but he would have looked good in red as well.
He most certainly would have. Outstanding career for Daniel Johnson. Still going strong. Finds himself out of a double team there. Finds Sunday Detch. Here's Mitch McCarron. On the attack against Blanchfield. Leaves it for Dusty Hanners, who's back in off that sore wrist. Not sure what mitt that was. I know it was an Adelaide 36er hand, and it'll count. But Dusty Hanners back in after a couple of weeks on the sideline.
Good to see him back on the court healthy, because he's a guy that can score in bunches a lot. They're going to need every bucket they can get out of him to get this one on the road.
And here he is. On cue. Detch for 3. After getting rid of Kevin Watt, couldn't get it to go. Law.
Automatic, that mid-range, off the bounce.
He gets to wherever he wants.
He can elevate over the defense, so
Quick.
7 points in this contest. Feeling good early.
4-point Adelaide lead. Early doors, first quarter. RAC Arena, here's Hanners. That'll count. Takes the bump. Able to float it in. We see
They They definitely gave out headbands in practice. White ones, too.
Frazier had his hand out when they were brought out the bag. Big changes. Scott Morrison, Frazier and Norton. There's the combination that have been missing a bunch of games in recent times. Cotton comes back in. It's one of the headband brigade. Kept him pretty quiet early doors. Hasn't had a look.
Well, as you know, Corey, because you were on the show, but NBL Overtime has the #1 journalist in the game. So, investigative report from Liam Santa Maria come Tuesday on ESPN. Here's Cotton. Here is Norton. Guarded by Sotto to go right back at him. Takes a couple of bounces. Welcome back, Mitch Norton. Referee not giving him anything there. Dead's been letting it fly early, and that's no different as he knocks it down. And that's now a 10-point lead. Double-digit lead for the 36ers in his first quarter. Sunday Detch has 11.
You know what I like about this Adelaide performance so far? They can play spoiler. And that's probably what the mindset is. You know what? Our season is done. But let's play spoiler.
CJ Bruton about to have a chat to his charges.
More importantly, the defensive end, the stagger screen. Again, you got Jesse on that staggers. Hodges the first screener. Kai, you're here. With Jesse is here. Still top block Cotton out of the corner, right?
If Wake's still sitting in the first, do you want me to sit off just a little bit more than
No, Kai's got that. Kai's got the basket. And again, the closeout. Know who you got. Norton's a driver. Who's a shooter? Who's a driver? On the offensive end, hey, first play is wide punch. Then it's wide veer. Kai here. Go screen for Dusty. Dusty turns the corner. Here we go. Wide punch.
I like that from CJ where he's talking about know your personnel. He's saying make sure you know out there who you're closing out on. Cotton, we're going to top block him. He's a shooter. Got to run him off the arc. Mitch Norton, he's a driver. Short closeout. Keep him out of the paint.
Listen, you see CJ style, the top button up. And I teased and joked about a week ago. Got it from me. No, he did not. I received the text.
Here we go.
And said, listen here, young fella,
Yes,
I've been doing this
Cal Senior.
for a while. I said, OG, I was just playing. Oh, you know you the guy. Shout out to Cal Bruin Senior.
He had those
The
sidelines.
flyest old head in Australia.
Cotton, great pass inside Hodgson. Takes a little bump. Sotto got him on the arm. That'll count.
Good execution out of the timeout. They drew up early in the huddle. Good seal up underneath. Soto's under the rim. Too deep. Matty Hodgson up and in through the contact.
Damian Martin courtside listening to Scott Morrison the last time out. Damo, what do you have to say?
Yeah, he'd be delighted with that play. That's exactly how they drew it up. But first and foremost, he addressed their defense. He was not a happy camper about it whatsoever. They're not sticking to the game plan, so he reiterated what they want defensively, in particular on the on-balls. And just quietly, I'm standing next to some of the superstars from the Harlem Globetrotters. I've never felt more out of my depth in my life. I don't think I ever had any interesting things to do on the court. And so, not surprisingly, I never got a phone call from the Globetrotters when I retired. But it's great to see these guys at RAC Arena, and they'll put on a show shortly.
They most certainly will. Thank you, Damo.
Dusty Hannahs with another bucket.
Wagstaff guarded by Harris. Here's Cotton. Get to attempt a shot. Changes that. It's a little short. Frazier kept it alive. Nicely done to Cotton. He's on the attack, guarded by Dufermeyer. Frazier steps into a three. And you mentioned it just moments ago, Dusty Hannahs has come out with a lot of aggression and confidence, Homicide.
Look, it's important for him to finish this season up strong for his sake. You know, mentally, it's been tough. It really has been. So, you want to finish your season off on a positive. Why not start? He's off to a good start right now in this one.
Sure is. Sunday Detch as well. He's got 11. Here is Hannahs. Splits the double team. Gets all the way to the bucket and gets it over the outstretched arm with the left hand of Matty Hodgson, and the lead's 11. And Adelaide have done everything right in this first quarter so far.
He's just doing his thing. Dusty Hannah's coming off.
Sunday morning, easy.
He really
Sunday
is.
morning at the rec center.
Frazier.
It almost looks like, the pressure's off. The weight of the world is off his shoulders a little bit. You said it, Corey. They've got nothing to lose down the stretch here. He's had a rough year. That's well and truly in the books. He's come in off the bench and he's just playing free and getting to his spots.
Norton. Here's Wagstaff straight on three. Sotto let him shoot it. McCarron wants to push through Duffermeyer. Hannahs. Spun into Vic Law. He just said, I'll take that. And now they want to push. What a pass! Norton couldn't quite corral it from Vic Law. It's turnover number 4 for the Wildcats in this first quarter. Got it by Law. Stops, drops, got it.
Oh yeah, he got it going on.
Isn't the Dusty Hannahs we were expecting from the opening tip, start of the year homicide?
They'll take it tonight. So will we.
13 the difference. He's got 9. Blanchfield tries to change it. Wasn't close. They've come out lackluster, Perth. Hannah's feeling it. Gets all the way to the bucket.
Oh,
Finger
yeah.
roll. He is really feeling it. He's doing whatever he wants. The lead is 15. He's in the double figures.
Dusty looked like he playing A grade at the rec center at MSAC down the street in Melbourne. Not a matchup problems out there for him. Well, for Perth.
Cotton pulls up. That's long. Kept alive by Wagstaff. Shot clock is off. Here is Wagstaff. Headband. Cotton. Step back. Over Duffermeyer. Short. Come off the side of the backboard. Harris looking around and says, I'll hold it because it's been a very successful